Yeah, hi there. These comments are for XL, and this is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at Stealth, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And you just completed my independent writing practice test number 28. You're also one of my students at California State University, San Bernardino. So I want to make comments in two areas right now. First, I want to talk about your organization along with your details, and then I want to talk about your language use, including vocabulary and grammar. So I think your strong point right now is your organization and your development. I'll tell you why. In the first paragraph, you have your thesis. It could be a little more focused, but you do say, I oppose the plan to build a cinema near my home. And maybe you might consider a little bit of a longer paragraph there. I would try to shoot more between 50 and 100 words in that first paragraph. But you get right to the point, but you could probably include some more general statements before you get to your thesis. Okay, nevertheless, in paragraph 2, you have the first topic, which is it's not convenient, and you use examples in the body there to help refer back to that. In your third paragraph, you have your second key point. It's how the movie theater will disturb your life. And then you give examples about how the cinema will be going on at night, and that noise will disrupt your sleeping time, right? So your fourth paragraph, you talk about the safety issues with it, and you talk about the possibility of robbing and thieving. And then in the last paragraph, you restate kind of what you said in the beginning is you don't want the movie theater. Okay, so in the conclusion though, I might recommend is not only will it bring me a lot of trouble, but I can enjoy relaxing time in the cinema. So you might start off and say not only will it be inconvenient and disruptive, but it also will be a safety issue or something. So I think in the conclusion, you want to restate all the 3 key points that you mentioned in body paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. So you could probably improve a little bit with your organization, maybe by creating a more sharply focused thesis in the first paragraph and also expanding the first paragraph more, and then your conclusion needs to more directly restate the key points in body paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now let's talk about language use issues. You do have some problems with your language use. Okay, let's take a look at the second paragraph. Okay, if you get near the bottom of that second paragraph, you're having some problems with hypotheticals. You're saying, if I hated the movie, I had to continue the movie because the price is too high. I might say there, if I hated the movie, I would continue watching it because the price was too high. That's how I would say that again. If I hated the movie, I would continue to watch the movie because the price was too high. So I would probably use the past tense there to talk about the hypothetical. Okay, the third paragraph, let's take a look at any possible problems here. Okay, and in this one, you go down to the fourth line. This is, again, kind of a hypothetical situation. You have, if a cinema was established, it would give. I would change this to say, if a cinema were established near my home, it would give me another stress. And then in the next sentence, you say, the golden time at cinema is the whole night. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to say there, but you might say, after you say it would give me another stress, you might say, for example. And then we know that what you're saying there is helping illustrate the point that you just said in the previous paragraph. So you might say, for example, many people tend to watch movies at night. And many movies are open sometimes until midnight. something like that. And then say the loud noise, from these people watching the movie late into the night would give me not another stress, but additional stress. All right, now the next paragraph, paragraph 4. You actually got your grammar right on this one. As someone hurried to go to work or come back home, the possibility of maybe an accident would be higher, so that's good. Actually, I think the grammar is okay there. So overall, you can make some improvements in your organization. You do have some minor problems with your word choice, your sentence structure, and your grammar. Okay, so let's take a look at how you might score here. You're going to be in the 3 range. You have some problems with your sentence formation, some problems with your sentence structure, vocabulary, right? You have maybe some minor organizational issues. So I'm going to put you at 3.5 out of 5, or 22 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. Now for our class, a 3.5 is going to give you 82%. That would be the grade that I would give you. So I think it was a solid effort. You still have a few problems you have to work out with your language. Now, it takes time. Now, how do you work out these problems? It's not so easy, but here's what you can do. Keep watching TV each day, maybe 1 hour each day. Watch news programs, documentary programs, history programs, maybe science programs. That's going to give you some good contact with some fairly good vocabulary and grammar. Also, keep reading each day. Try to read for about 45 minutes a day. Newspapers, magazines, and also longer books. And that's also going to help you address some of these problems you're having right now with your language use. All right? Anyway, thank you very much for completing this practice test, and keep up the good work.